Hello, my name is Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today, well, there is no Quicksilver mission because apparently the time that the missions change and the time, the missions change, yeah? And there is apparently always a specific percent chance that a mission will be a Quicksilver mission. And I guess I just didn't get lucky. But we are gonna do a couple of jumps. Now there has been one individual here with me in the Nexus for a little bit, and I'm gonna give him a bunch of stuff as soon as I'm actually in range, and that would be this individual here. He's she playing modded as well, has a cool helmet, looks like Korvax. So money, firing looms, living glass, yeah, sure. I don't really need it. There you go. And I believe I have a scanner module as well. You can have that as well. You can have this, pulse engine? I'm pretty sure I didn't need it. You know what? You can have it. Right. Hey, and let's wave goodbye, even though it says over here. That is why I do not like those messages. I really don't. Anyway, so for today's episode, because we don't have a Quicksilver mission, we are actually going to be doing a couple of jumps. Yeah, you heard me correctly. We're going to be doing a couple of jumps. By a couple, well, one, maybe two. It depends on how quickly they go, but in most cases, it's probably going to be one. And then we're going to search for a planet. Now, initially, I might still go back to that, but I actually don't want to go to any old planet. I did say that the next planet I'm going to build on is going to be a frost world, and that is entirely true. It is going to be a frost world. Okay, sure, I bumped into that. Now, the problem is I don't want it to be in this galaxy. I want it to be in the next one. For that, though, we have a little bit of time left to go. Yep, indeed we do. Now, these I still haven't actually taken out, and we did actually transfer our carbon last time here. I haven't actually fabricated these. Well, did these, But anyway, yeah, well, let's go. I'm actually normally very surprised when I see somebody else in the Nexus, again, because it's modded, and I'm not entirely sure how actually it works. I might have to ask Red Mass, the No Man's Sky fantasy creator, of how exactly the mods interact with multiplayer. And I might actually do that if I don't forget. The reason for that is, do other people have to have specifically the same mod I'm using, which is No Man's Sky Fantasy, or do they have to? I'm actually going to go with Lifeform as well. Lifeform? No, I don't care. Or do they just have to have mods in general to be in the same game? Because if it's mods in general, I suspect there should be more people playing this game. I kind of find my time more enjoyable with mods. No, seriously, like when you've put in 100, 200, 300 or whatever hours, even though I believe I'm over 300, but not on the save in general, like totally around possibly over 300 hours. I need to actually check, but I'm going to do that after this, not before. And slightly out of jump range. Okay, we are in jump range. Good. Let's find a tier 3 planet. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, but I'm not going to look for a planet in this galaxy. I'm going to look for one in the next one. So, I was about to say that, when you play a game for a long time, mods improve the game. Maybe you find something lacking in an area that you really need something. Like, for example, Skyrim. I really, really enjoyed because I have many, many hours in Skyrim, even though I haven't actually finished the game ever. Which is a surprise, isn't it? But that's Skyrim for you. You just get lost into the game, and anyway. That's enough about Skyrim. So, one of the mods that I really enjoyed there was a Mirelok swearing mod. Yeah, a person actually recorded themselves swearing and added it as a Was it Mirelurk? It was a crab. It was a crab swearing noise. Oh, I don't remember what the crabs were called. But when you hit the crabs, they swore at you. And that was hilarious to me. I liked the mod. I mean, of course, I had armor mods and so on and so forth. Like, I had a housing mod at one point and like extra companion mod, different companions, and the game was polished and was more beautiful, and there was like a whole bunch of other things. Like, at one point, I had like 20 plus mods running at the same time in the game, and that is probably one of the many reasons why I didn't actually complete the game ever. That being said, I should probably finish it one of these days. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, mods in general just make the game a little bit more enjoyable. Shouldn't have even checked that out. Right, so I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're looking for, but I'm pretty sure it's the shields. I'm pretty sure we still need shields. Pause it. Yep, there they are. We're done. Cyclotron? Really? Huh. Well, I don't need it. I really don't. Do I need anything from the extra? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, stay away. Stay away. We're not buying anything. I'm going to go get some navigation data, even though we do have some in the freighter. And we are going to look for, I guess, a crash site should be fine. Okay, let's see. How much data are you going to give me? It's exchange maps. Then it's going to give me another menu. Give me 10 maps. Okay, it's going to give me random maps. Inhabited, distress, exactly what we're looking for, and secure site of interest. I guess I'm going to just pop the distress one. Abandoned building. Okay, come on. I really needed to, like, redo my key bindings, but I keep forgetting, okay? I actually keep remembering every time I do actually use the key binds. More charts, please. Do we have a secure one? Distress signal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the one I want. We might go to the distress signal. Nothing has been found. I hate this. Am I seriously going to buy more? Exchange maps. And we are going to be buying 10 more. This is the last 10 I'm buying. I swear. Yeah, we didn't even get secure ones this time. Alrighty, so do I care about inhabited? I don't really care. Operations center, sure, we could go there. And I'm going to be transferring all these to the freighter just so they don't get in the Y. Yeah, we have a lot of these. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to go to the distress signal, and then we're going to go to the manufacturing facility. Operations center. Operations center. They have some sort of a difference. I honestly don't know. Haven't bothered too much. I can see if there's a difference or not. Well, let's go. First operation center, then distress signal. Okay. And I'm hoping we find a crash freighter along the way. Oh, one more thing I should actually do is, this is a different planet, this is a different system. We should test with the mineral extractors if they are actually functional properly, if they're functioning properly on this world, because it is entirely possible that it is just that world that actually bugged out. This planet has activated emerald. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I didn't need to check. It, again, doesn't matter at all. Oh, yeah. The no recoil shotgun that goes everywhere when you shoot it. Oh, that's different. I don't think I've ever seen one with an arm that going like that. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's see. My intrusion has led to the work underway on the primary terminal being scrambled. It is a jumble of words. It is Corvax, of course. High orbital technology. Technological. Interesting, though, we know all the words from here. That is something rare. In the last episode, it was the same thing. Using what's visible, I can reboot the Overseer's workflow and get systems online. Okay, what was visible, though? I forgot. It was high overflow something. I guess satellites? The electronic overseer's workflow is restored. The system comes back online, and we get a hyperdrive module class C, not even worth the launch fuel that it's not even going to take us. It's just not worth it, okay? It just isn't. Oh my god, this is going to be one of those laggy worlds. I'm sorry about that. It does happen. Some worlds just have too many particles, and the bit rate will just drop automatically, and it's probably horrible. Probably horrible looking. You know what? You know what? Let's that is, how close is that? 300 that way. All right, 300 that way. Let's pull up our exocraft. Where's the exocraft station? There it is. Let's summon our buggy. Let's take back our exocraft station. There it is. Oh my god, this is horrible. 300, you say? Let's see, how much lag can we create? Apparently not much, so I guess maybe that was just a fluke. Okay, still 160 that way. I was just checking. Alright, should be fine now. Okay. Let's say 20 that way. Yes, I'm gonna go in the buggy. That is how lazy I am. Alright. I don't need the buggy anymore. We're too close. Like, we're right on top of the thing. And analyzing the hotspot. It doesn't really matter what it is. I'm just gonna place a mineral extractor next to it and see what happens. It's paraffin. Again, doesn't really matter. It's night. Why is it always nighttime when I do this? I am leaving. I don't care. We're gonna go to a planet where it's daytime and we're gonna do this again. And no, I will not go to the distress signal now. I want to do this. It is important to me. And by the way, the reason I haven't actually taken off the stack multiplier mod is because I realized that it is entirely possible that the game could crash because technically I'm not supposed to have this many stacks. Okay, let's go to a different planet. I don't like this one anymore. I guess that one? It's kind of bright there, so sure, let's go. It just needs to be daytime. It doesn't really matter where it is as long as it's daytime. Because every planet's going to have at least one mineable resource. At least one. Not even going to mention that they have to be two. I don't think I've seen a planet with only a single mineable resource. It's always like emerald and something, or indium and something, or silver and gold and whatnot. And there's always at least two is what I'm trying to say. Oh, and free landing? You know what? We don't care about free landing. Because next to that, there isn't going to be a deposit. Okay. Okay, let's go. No, we are specifically looking for, yeah, one of these. Okay, 180 something. Yes, I'm not gonna use the buggy this time. I can actually use the jetpack. Oh, that's nice. This means I can get around a lot quicker this way and find it, well, a lot quicker. Oh, there it is. Deep level mineral deposit. Let's see. Doesn't really matter what it is. It is Pyrophytum again. That's good. At least this time it's daytime. Yeah, I know. Surprise. Okay, sonar tests. It's fine. If I could just skip this animation, it'd be great. We don't need to see it 1,000 times. I've probably seen it way more than 1,000 times at this point. I don't want to see it anymore. Oh, do you remember Wilson? Yeah. Yeah. He's chilling somewhere. He's the one who loved that animation. Okay, power. It doesn't really matter where I place it. I just need to power it. 2 an hour. 2. Again. Capacity reach. Oh, they don't even store anything at this point. Well, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't. Apparently it's not the planet, so beats me. It really does. Why couldn't I store that? I have absolutely no idea. Well, I kind of like this world. We could explore a little bit. Or I could do an extra jump. I mean, I could do that. Is today jumping day? Is two too many? Might not be. You know, there was a building nearby here. We could go check it out. Probably should have gotten the buggy out at this point. By the way, they should actually remove these two. There's no point in them being here ever anymore. I mean, okay, so you don't need to actually build a base to use them. That is the only benefit that they have. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, there was a building here. With that being said, I should have actually gathered up some trees as well. Hey, where is the building? Like, I know there was one. I passed. Oh, there it is. Alright, what is it? It's a transmission tower, isn't it? Looks like one. It's not a manufacturing facility, that's for sure. There's no enemies. I did shoot the door just in case, you know, but there was no enemies, so. The transmission readout suggests that why am I reading this? I normally don't read these. What deal? Okay. What? Okay, it's not 95. It's not 79. It's 77, isn't it? Yep. Okay, good. And what did we actually find? Nothing. We found that distress signal again. That is not fair. That is not fair. Come on. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just gonna go around a little bit. I do like this planet. It's kind of calm. It's nice. It doesn't have too many trees. And plus I can gather up some carbon along the way. Oh, you know what? Can't I like... Oh, let's get away from the sentinels first. Oh, it's a nice open field of grass. Can I scan for... Nope, I can't. I actually thought I could scan for like transmission towers or whatever. Maybe. What's close by? Let's see. Nothing. And again, the fact that I can't use the visor while inside the vehicle is just not my most favorite of things. Let's not be insulting today. Speaking of today, oh, it's actually too early, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So I have my birthday coming up really soon. Like when I say really soon, I mean in 2 days. Yeah, and it is actually when the episode comes out, 2 days. Oh, I have so much fairy dust here. It's kind of cool. Have I, like, not found anything except that? Which is not a small deal. Could take a picture there. Scenic. Okay, that's nice. It's a sort of nice picture. Okay, I'm sorry I like big rocks, okay? And no, I'm not a geologist by heart. I have no idea what they do. Okay, I do, sort of. It's not my thing. I just like you know, caves, rocks, like huge rocks, mountains. I did mention that I, you know, used to take up mountain climbing. Even though I've never actually climbed up a mountain. Oh, no, wait, that's a lie. I actually lived in a town that is in between two mountains. So technically, I have climbed up a mountain. Okay. I have climbed up a mountain just with a car. Since, you know, you need to go up the mountain to actually come down to live inside the town. Just say. That was a long time ago, though, so. And I wasn't really there for too long. I was only there for like 2 or 3 years, so. But it was kind of nice, though. It was a nice experience. It's hard to get around town without a car, though. Yes, I said I was going there with a car because most of the time I was being driven there. Okay, I've seriously not found a thing except a bunch of trees, which I'm just deforesting the planet at this point. All right, you know what? Let's get out. First of all, I can't believe there's nothing here, or nearby, for that matter. Now, let's call the shop. We're leaving this place. But yeah, I was actually without a car there for most of the time. And it is kind of hard to get around town without a car. And even with a car, it's kind of hard to get around town because you must understand that the logistics of a place like that are insane. The roads are very thin. And, well, do you need more? Like, when winter hits, oh my god, you better be prepared. There's like 20 to 40 centimeters of snow. It is insane. And when you live in the lowest part of the town, you get buried in it. You literally get buried in it. You cannot exit your home. It's kind of funny. I didn't, the first year, I just didn't assume that such a thing would be an issue and couldn't leave the house. Yeah, it was kind of funny. It was just, the door was barricaded with snow. I mean, I should have expected it. I knew there was going to be a lot of snow, but I didn't expect it to happen overnight. You know, this planet it's kind of cool looking, has a lot of grass, has a lot of nice trees, but there is literally nothing else on it, is there? Oh, there's something over there. Would you look at that? That's probably the same building I was at like 2 minutes ago. Because this rock seems very familiar. No, it's not. It's time to leave. Just straight up time to leave. Not just the system. Time to go away 20,000 light years away from this place. Why can't I pulse jump? Oh, I can now. I can't believe that planet is so barren. Oh, we have a navigation data here. That's fine. Alright, let's go to the capital ship. We'll do one more jump. We'll check the space station and then we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, we actually could check the Nexus. You never know. The mission's gonna reset now. I don't know what timer they're on. In fact, there's so little information on that I'm very surprised. Normally, if I was, for example, looking on a when a daily resets for, let's call this a daily. Yeah, let's call this a daily. Even though apparently people have said it's not. I don't know where they're getting their information from, but I assume they're online all day staring at the Nexus and just timing it. Anyway, let's assume it's daily. That being said, I do have shields to install. Let's assume it's daily. Oh, those are the last shields. And I needed those pulse engines. That's fine. I'll get more. No, seriously, I'll get more. It's fine. I actually have one more to install here, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, I don't have rare metal elements. That's fine. This thing goes here. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I just need to change my vessel again afterwards so I don't actually go off with the Viper. It's a nice ship, it's just not ready yet. So, anyway, whatever game it is, just think of it. Any MMO game, I'm talking about MMO game, even non-MMO games, you just go around the internet, you type like, oh, say, let's take, as an example, we're not going to take World of Warcraft because it used to be huge at the very least. I'm pretty sure now it's not. Let's take something like, ooh, I don't know, just a random MMO game. Is Lineage still a thing? It probably is it? Isn't it? It might be. Anyway, random MMO game. Pick that random MMO game. Now, in that random MMO game, think of one of the dailies. So that daily, if you actually search it, if you Google it, you will get so many results with so much math being run. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Yeah, good thing I noticed. Alright, come on. Really? We don't have any warp cells whatsoever? Oh, it's because it's in that ship, right? Okay, well, I can make some warp cells. It's fine. I'm gonna need antimatter housing. Speaking of which, where is that? Where is that? Antimatter? No, don't install. It is. Alright, I made 2. Oh, whatever. Antimatter housing. You know, we're gonna make 2 warp cells now because I already made 2. Wait a minute, don't you take antimatter housing? I guess I had some laying around. Well, whatever. That's power of the freighter. So if you actually search for that daily, in all likelihood, you'll have the exact time that it resets, how it resets, why it resets, and a whole bunch of other information you didn't ask for. But you have it. Because people have actually done the research, whether they've data mined it or actually waited around, they've actually done it. Well, in this game, people are like, I don't care. Like, you know, it's just there. Who cares when it resets? Who cares when it's optimal that I get my Quicksilver? And I'm awfully surprised by that, in all honesty. In fact, I actually went to Reddit and did a search for a time search, you know. So there really aren't that many threads about the Quicksilver missions, let alone new ones. Like, the newest one was several days old, and it had absolutely nothing to do with what I needed to know. So, you know, if anybody actually does have any information when the how the missions work, when they reset, or how many we can do a day, you know, all of this information. Oh, is it just me, or... Oh, it's because it's the Viper. The Viper doesn't have scanners, right? So we're just gonna jump to a random system. I was like, is every system dead here? What's going on? So, you know, if you have any of that information, please post it in the comments. I would really like to know. Alright, let's go to the station here. It'd be funny if there's actually no station here now. But yeah, you know, that's just that. And one more thing that I actually thought about when a moment ago when I actually thought that all these planets were just dead, wouldn't it be nice if there was an actual extra race where they just consume certain systems and you could do something in those systems, like something specific, like, I mean, forget about fighting them, maybe just have like specialized missions there or whatever. That could be kind of cool, you know? Just an idea there for, you know, Hello Games. Same. Something like, I don't know, like the aliens from the Alien movie? Yeah. I don't know. Something like zombie. No, not zombies. Zombies, like, ugh. Even I don't want to see zombie games anymore. And I used to love them. I still sort of do. I just don't want to see them anymore, honestly. I mean, after I stopped playing Killing Floor, it's really no. And I'm not even talking about the Killing Floor 2. I'm talking about Killing Floor 1. Which is a surprise, isn't it? Like, what do you mean that game exists? Of course it exists. It was actually one of my favorite games. I really enjoyed it. Okay, there was nothing there. I don't need to check these, so... well, I suppose we're done jumping for today? Maybe? Yeah, we are. I'm not gonna do a third jump. 3 jumps is too many. Yeah. I will, in fact, end things off here. I know today's episode was a little bit shorter, but we did actually get a lot closer to the center of the galaxy. And, I mean, what more can I say? If I actually do have a little bit of time, I might do like 4 or 5 jumps just on my own, and maybe just get us a little bit closer. We'll see. There's nothing I can promise. And if you do actually have any info... Oh, right, we're going to check the next... well, you know what, we're going to do that next time. It's fine. If you do actually have any information regarding the missions and how they work, please let me know. For now, though, my name is Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.